The brain is a fascinating organ. Although it only takes up about 2% of our body weight, it consumes 20% of our energy, making it the fastest metabolizing organ in our bodies. Now, wherever metabolism occurs, there's also waste production. And while the rest of our body has a lymphatic system to deal with this waste, the brain doesn't. So how does the brain get rid of waste? And what happens if it goes wrong? My name is Alexandra Diem, and with my research, I try to find answers to these questions to prevent one of the most deadly diseases known to man, Alzheimer's disease, the most common form of dementia. Currently, around 850,000 people in the UK live with dementia, and the annual cost of this disease is £26 billion. Every 3 minutes, a new case occurs, so if there was one when I started my talk, there will be another one by the time I finish. If you have a brain, you're at risk of getting Alzheimer's disease. But yet, 100 years since the discovery of this disease, we still have no cure for it. Why is that? Because we still don't understand how waste is eliminated from the brain normally. Now, we do know the pathways of this elimination process, though. Behind me, you can see an image of an artery wall in the human brain, taken by my medical collaborators using a technique called confocal microscopy, which allows us to stain different tissues in different colors. So in red, you can actually see one of these waste products that got stuck inside tiny, tiny waste removal channels, which are outlined in green. And this marks the onset of Alzheimer's disease. From this point onwards, more waste will accumulate, and eventually it's going to start destroying our neurons. I use modeling techniques from both engineering and mathematics to test and develop hypotheses for the driving mechanism behind waste removal from the brain. Now, the most popular hypothesis used to be arterial pulsations driving this flow, but my model has just disproven this hypothesis. And this is actually much better news than it seems. Because to do this, in order to prove this, I did not sacrifice a single animal, and the only equipment I needed was my computer. So we're using modeling techniques to guide experimental research, guide experimental design, and also predict experimental results in order to aid medical research. So with this with this approach, hopefully we can get ourselves rid of this horrible disease and many others as well. Thank you.